Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1941 Underwood Noiseless Portable vintage typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions, make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the paging straight. And these are your paper fingers, and they're also adjustable. And when you're feeding the page, you want to make sure that they're about the length of a page. And when you set the margins, located behind this flip panel, they are in between those paper fingers, so you don't type over them. So let's test that. Good enough. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the forward space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, there's a switch right here. Flip that down 1, it skips 2. 1 more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice, and none of them skip or stick. I'll type the sentence on the next line. Beautiful typing machine. This typewriter is in excellent condition. It looks almost brand new. Don't ever see them in this condition. So if you want something like this, like almost like a brand new vintage typewriter, this is your one. And it's a noiseless. It's called a noiseless because it's very muffled. This is about as quiet as typewriters get. It's like a gun with a silencer on it. You still hear the gun shoot, but you can't hear it from miles away. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch back and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left, that works good. And get to the end of the margin, there's a locking mechanism that won't allow you to type. If you hit the margin release on this right side here, it'll allow you to type past that block. That works good. Touch control on the right side here. Right now we have it on low, but if you want to go higher, you just push that down. It loads tension and you hit the keys. You have to hit the keys harder, but they respond faster, so that's for more advanced typers. Color selector up here. When you have it on blue, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. You have it in the middle, it doesn't print at all. If you have it on the bottom, it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. That's for when you have a dual ribbon. The red would be on the bottom, so that would print red ink. Usually ribbons, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, there's a little button on this side here. You just push that in, it'll start pulling clockwise to the left. If you push it in from this side, counterclockwise to the right. That's the way we want it. And these have a little notch on them to put them back in. So line them up with the edge of that. Carriage release on, I don't know if we have one on this side. Yeah, we do. So we got 2 carriage releases, very smooth. And this is we already showed you how to use that. This is your locking mechanism. If you pull I think you push in the knob. If you push in the knob and pull that down at the same time, you'll lock your carriage in the center position. So when you have it in the case, it doesn't go bouncing around. Also called, it's a carriage lock or an escapement throw out. The escapement is the mechanism that allows the carriage to move when you type. And that can be, if that gets damaged, it's a major operation. A lot of people can't fix that, especially that you can't find the parts anymore for these. And if you push the button in and you turn the knob at the same time, it'll disable the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.